So today I'm just hanging out here in my bed and contemplating friendships. What does that mean? And the complexities of it. And I'm feeling a little sad. And for people like me that have autism, friendships are difficult, very difficult. And at any given time in our life, we really don't have a lot of close friends. And when we do have a friend, it means a lot. And the bond, or at least on our side of it, seems to be stronger. And that creates its own challenges because for us, we tend to bond with that person more than they've actually bonded with us. And so we go through life being the person that no one really invites to parties. Everyone forgets to say, hey, this event is happening, to make sure it's on our radar for we can go and have a chance to be there and do stuff with other people. We just kind of get excluded. Not always intentional, but it just happens. People just subconsciously exclude the people that are different than them. And then part of it is we're blunt and honest. And because we want people to be blunt and honest with us. And sometimes we're blunt and honest to the point of outright mean and rude. But we don't realize it until after the fact, or we don't realize it at all until that person points it out. In some cases, and if our friendship is such a way that they don't point it out, we never know. We never know that we hurt their feelings or that we were mean or rude. We just treat other people the way we want to be treated, and we want other people to be honest with us. Because we don't read social cues, we can't really read between the lines. And so we want people to be honest. And for a lot of autistic people, this creates a problem. Because neurotypical people aren't real honest with themselves or with their friends most of the time. Because they can't even be honest with themselves. But for a lot of autistic people, we see patterns. And what we see patterns in and depends on our special interest or depends on our life circumstance. And for me, I've always been good at seeing behavior patterns of things people do over and over again that make no sense. Doesn't seem logical to me. And I'm good at seeing patterns in quantum physics and metrology and being able to look at those patterns and saying, why? Why that? Why is that happening? But for the last 4 years, I've been running a homeless shelter. So I guess you could say that's my special interest, is caring for the homeless. But when you care for the homeless, it also comes with all the social complexities thereof, with people that use drugs or people that are alcoholics or people that are master manipulators, where they try to manipulate you in ways they think you'll never see what they're doing. But I'm good at seeing those things. And usually I'll just call those things out and just say the quiet part out loud and squash that shit and shut it down. But here lately, I've been having an issue with a longtime friend. And with those kinds of friendships, and because friends are rare and you hardly ever get them, true friends, or at least people that are willing to tolerate you for years and even decades, you tend to let things slide a little more for those people. You tend to let them get away with a little bit more. And when they start manipulating you, you don't call it out because the friendship is valuable. And usually it's only little things. And usually it's not big things. And usually they're not harmful in any way. But you let it ride because you care about that person and you don't want to lose the friendship. But here lately I've been having a problem with a friend of mine. And I'm seeing behavior patterns I don't like. And I'm asking myself, how much am I willing to do for this person that I normally will not do for any of these homeless people that live here? That I care for. And yes, my homeless shelter, I live at it. And because of that, the lines sometimes blur a little bit between professional relationship and friendship. And it's hard not to when you basically live with the homeless people you're helping. When you're just living your life and you're hanging out and just doing life stuff together. But I squash it quick with them because I'm not going to tolerate bullshit. But somehow I'm not squashing it with this person when they're baiting me. And sometimes I've played into it and let them get away with more. But people have behavior patterns. Just like the alcoholic has and the alcoholic and the drug addicts have behavior patterns to manipulate people to enable their addictions. And some people, their behavior pattern is just master manipulation. They're sociopath or psychopaths. And I see through that pretty well too. So I've been seeing through the patterns of my friend, but I haven't called that person out yet. And I wonder, when I draw the line, will it be the end of that friendship? I wonder, am I bonded to that person stronger because friends are rare for autistic people, true friends, then that person is actually bonded to me. I wonder, am I just the means to an ends for that person? But I don't have unlimited resources, and I don't have unlimited emotional capabilities to deal with this shit indefinitely. And I'm all about helping people. That's what I do every day. I help people. But there's a fine line between helping people and enabling people. And that's where I'm at now. I'm questioning, am I truly helping this friend or am I enabling this friend? And if I am enabling, what happens when I cut it off? What happens when I call out the bullshit? Will a long-time friendship be over? I, I'm suffering with this right now. It's real hard. That's what I'm thinking.